That legacy and a lifetime of service remembered across the globe as millions are mourning the death of Britain's longest reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth II.
Even Paddington Bear paying tribute, writing, "Thank you, ma'am, for everything." Let's bring in our royal expert, Jonathan Sacerdoti, to react. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
Good to be with you, too. I was so thankful. I heard Piers Morgan last night say he was so grateful that she survived her Platinum Jubilee so that she knew how loved she was and everyone could come and celebrate her. Isn't it interesting when you look at that picture that was taken with the new Prime Minister? I believe that picture was taken on Tuesday, and 2 days later we learn of her death.
That's right. I mean, she looked so well, actually, in that picture, and it was just a sign of really everything she stood for. She was adamant that she wanted to fulfil her role up until the last moment, and she did it. She said that the new Prime Minister and the old one had to come to Balmoral to see her for that process to happen. Normally, it would have happened in Buckingham Palace, but that was a small adjustment. They went up there by plane. There was the photo released, and people... Yes, they saw that she looked frail and old, but she was 96. So it was still a bit of a shock when, in the 2 days afterwards, we heard the news that the doctors were watching her, and then that the family gathered round. I think everybody knew what was on the cards, and it's created a lot of sadness here across the whole nation.
Well, Jonathan, you know, in addition to having the job for 70 years, she was part of the cultural zeitgeist of the world. Elton John sent out a tweet saying he will miss her dearly. Mick Jagger did one, called her the grandmother of the nation. We just showed the Paddington thing, which, you know, she took a marmalade sandwich out of her handbag having high tea with Paddington. She jumped out of an airplane with 007. I mean, she had not only a sense of duty, but a sense of humor.
Absolutely, she did. And I think that humour came out more in the later years of her life, actually, which was really nice to see. And I think grandmother of the nation is really right. It hits the nail on the head, because she did relax into the role. She took that role very young. And I think it's very interesting, actually, the ways in which she did things with that sense of humour, but also the sense of duty that we've talked about so much in the last 24 hours. I think that she really made the role her own. She's had that job so long as monarch, and now her son is taking over, King Charles III. He's been waiting for this job his whole life. Yeah. Most people are retiring at his sort of age, and now he's got a really tough act to follow.
Great
no
point.
Jonathan Sacerdoti, thank you so much for jumping on with us and giving us your perspective on the passing of Queen Elizabeth II.
Coming up, from Truman to Biden, Queen Elizabeth met 13 U.S. presidents throughout her reign. We'll take a look back at her special friendship with America.